Summertime for me meant working on the family dairy farm. And when weekend would roll around, we'd all pack up into the car and head about an hour south to the Louisiana coastline. Our favorite activity in the summer was to go crabbing. On a good day, we'd bring home a few dozen blue point crabs and bring them back to the camp and have a nice crab boil. With that in mind today, I have a recipe for crab meat nachos. I've already preheated this pan and melted 1 stick of butter. To this, I'm going to add 1 small diced onion. I chopped the onion very finely because I wanted to have a small texture, a delicate bite to it. So to this also, we're going to add 3 stalks of finely chopped celery. At this point, I want to saute these down until they get just translucent. Not really to brown them, so only about 5 or 10 minutes of cooking. All right, now we're at the point where we can add our other ingredients. 8 ounces of regular cream cheese. All of this will melt down nicely. Next, chopped tomatoes with green chilies. 1 can of cream of shrimp. And at this point, you just want to give all of this a chance to melt down and blend. Put it on like a medium heat and just continue stirring so that the cream cheese will melt down, the soup will be mixed in with everything else, and the tomatoes blend as well. Okay, let's go ahead and add our crab meat. 1 pound of crab meat. So you can see this really makes quite a bit. But you know, you can't buy crab meat in any other portion besides the 1 pound portion. So, hey, you can make it and freeze it. It freezes very well. And you can pull it out again later when friends drop by. And you can serve it as an appetizer. Now I've turned off the heat because there's no need to keep cooking this. I just want to stir it gently to incorporate the crab and the green onion. Oh wow, that looks phenomenal. Now let's get the corn chips. I've taken a whole bag of blue corn chips and laid them out on a half-sheet pan. So at this point, you're just going to dollop this mixture onto the chips and be as generous as you feel like being. Ah, look how beautiful that is. Then I'm going to put other toppings on it as well to finish this off. Visually, it's so nice and it will be so tasty. Okay, next we're going to put the cheese on top. And here I just have a blend of cheeses. You can use your favorite cheese if it would just be cheddar, perhaps Velveeta. This is a blend of like a Monterey Jack cheddar cheese that I found at my local grocer. Kind of my favorite. I thought it would be nice. The multicolors going on these blue chips. All right, very good. Next, for coloring, we'll add some whole kernel corn. Isn't that beautiful? I have about a half a cup here, and put on as much as you think you'd like. There we go. That looks great. Next, some diced tomatoes. These are fresh tomatoes that I chopped up. Wow, look at this. A lovely pop of color. Okay, and lastly, because it is nachos after all, let's put some jalapeno slices. Now you can put, again, as many or as little as you like, depending on your guest. Some people are really sensitive to jalapeno peppers. I find by leaving them whole, people can see them and then they can decide if they want to eat it with the nachos or not. Okay, now that this is all done, we're going to put this into a 400-degree oven and just heat it through until the cheese begins to melt. All right, hot out of the oven. Look at this. Isn't this visually such a beautiful dish? Okay, I get to give it a test before I serve it to my guest. Oh, it looks great. A wonderful combination of the crab with that corn. If you're interested in having this recipe, please visit us at LafayetteTravel.com.